So these are the three scriptures here where this word desire comes from. First is in Genesis 16 and 18. And your desire will be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. Now, I don't have time to talk about, cursing, not cursing. Just desire and rule. You need to put those two together. Genesis 4 and 7 is the other place where it says it. And this is where Cain is about to kill Abel. He hasn't yet, but he's about to, and God knows what he's thinking about. He says, and if you do not well, sin lies at the door. It's desire. It's running after you, but you should rule over it. And so there's a very specific meaning here about desire. There's a relationship that you got to get about this desire and this rule. First of all, desire is to chase down. Rule is to be empowered to bring light and discernment. And things you need to understand is what you desire has rule over you. And what desires you have rule over. What you desire has rule over you. You give it purview to guide and counsel and direct and provide light and basically to tell you what's right and wrong and what's worth it and what's not worth it. If you have a strong desire for it, that's what happens with it. But then the opposite is true. If something has a desire for you, now you have rule. In the scene we just saw on The Family Man, she had all power because he's sitting there expressing his desire to her, and she's looking and he's waiting to see what the response is. In that moment, she had power to rule. Now, there are scriptures in the Bible such as, what you bind in heaven shall be bound on earth, and what you loose in heaven shall be loose upon earth. And people read that and think that's to everybody. No, it's not.
Come on.
It's to those he's got a desire to, who then have some rule with him, some authority with him, some ability to actually be his representative here. Amen. The only person who can sign my checkbook other than me is my wife. Why? Because she's got rule like that.
Amen. Amen.
And so I want you to know something. Sometimes what we're missing is the commitment in order to have the life that God has for you.
Amen.
To have the authority with God. Authority in the relationship with God. Real authority. Not fake authority. Not shout up and down and jump around as if you have authority. Because if you have it, you don't have to shout.
Right.
If you have it, you don't have to writhe on the ground for it. If you have it, you just got to have a conversation with your husband.
Yes.
With your wife.
Come on. Amen.
So when she gets the revelation in Song of Solomon chapter 7 that his desire is for me, that she now has authority with him, that this relationship now has a partnership to it. And so many times we work on acting like we have partnership, but we don't. You got to get the real partnership. But God wants you to know his desire is for you. He's running after you. He's been running through 2018 after you, to tell you or describe to you what 2019 could hold. If we walk this thing together in this love relationship, what could it hold? What could 2020 hold? You and God doing this thing together.